given an opportunity to spell that same word. If the second contestant spells that word correctly, plus the next word on the pronouncers list, then the second contestant shall be declared the champion. If one of the last two spellers misses, and the other, after correcting the error, misspells the new word submitted to him or her, then the misspelled new word shall be referred to the first speller. If the first speller then succeeds in spelling that word and the next word correctly, then he or she is the champion. If both spellers misspell the same word, they'll continue on until one speller has spelled two consecutive words correctly. And Webster's Third New International Dictionary will be used as the final authority. Any question, and parents and teachers, please listen. Any question relating to the spelling of a word should be referred to the designated official immediately in writing. Right, so if you have paper pencils, you don't really like to write it down when you come up here, but if you have questions about whether a student should be disqualified or should not be disqualified, please come immediately to the judges. Appeals may be filed by a parent, a legal guardian, or a teacher of the speller who is seeking reinstatement in a contest. And the appeal must be made before the speller would have been given his or her next word in the contest. This is for the contestant. If a word has one or more homonyms, remember that makes it sound like another word. So pronouncer, I, will indicate which word is to be spelled. Paint. We will put a picture in ours. Paint. P-A-I. All right, let me remind you to move the microphone so that it's close to your mouth. Everyone, don't be afraid of the microphone. Remember to adjust it. Hurry. We will hurry so you won't late. Hurry. H-U-R-R-Y. Hurry. Glass. The glass was not clean, so I put it back.
Glass. G-L-A-S.
Cheese. I wanted a grilled cheese sandwich for Christmas for supper.
Cheese. C-H-E-E-S-E.
Doesn't take much to please some. Month. This is the new month of January.
Month. M-O-U, or M-O-N-T-H. Month.
All right, and in this case, what did he do? He went back and repeated and changed the letters. And of course, he knew he had the wrong letter. So we're going to think carefully before we spell the word out. Puppy. We had a new puppy under the Christmas tree.
Puppy. P-U-P-P-Y.
Table. I set the table for supper.
Table. T-A-B-L-E. Table.
Carpet. There was a piece of lint on the carpet.
Carpet. T-A-R-P-E. Carpet.
Kitten. I heard the kitten meow under the floor.
It's K-E-R-K-I-T-E.
Same answer there. I think that's nervous. Window. Please open the window.
W-I-N-D-O-W.
Pronounce the word you don't get. Middle. I was the middle child of the family. Okay, be sure to get the microphone so that the judges can hear you. And judges, if you don't hear a contestant, you can't ask that contestant to repeat. Center. Please stand in the center. Enjoy. I will enjoy winning the contest.
Enjoy. E-N-J-O-Y.
Okay, but you're a little taller. Order. What would you like to order for lunch?
O-R-D-E-R.
Listen, please listen.
Listen. Listen.
Earth, the earth is round.
Earth. E-A-R-T-H.
World, it is a big world we live in.
World. W-O-R.
Whisper, you need to talk louder than whisper.
Which W-I-S-P-E-R.
And we all know we miss out. Drink, I would like to have a big cold drink.
Drink.
Turn, it is now your turn.
Turn. T-U-R-N. Turn.
Chair, he will sit in the chair.
Chair. C-H-A-I-R. Chair.
Help, she will give you some help. Help, H-E-L-P. Child, I was just a child and
Child. P-H-I-L-D. Child.
classroom. We are sitting in the classroom studying.
Classroom. C-L-A-S-S-R-O-N.
All right, very good. Let's give them a hand. They did a good job being and even those who singing. Okay, we're ready for round number one. First word, calculator, a device used for computing amounts.
Calculator. C-A-L.
L-E-D-O-R. Cafe.
Infer, derived by reasoning or implication.
Infer. I-N-F-E-R.
Toilsome, marked side or full of effort.
Well, E-D-O-R-L-E-S-S. Boom.
Mortal, destructive to life or causing or capable of causing death.
Mortal. M-O-R-C-A-L. Mortal.
Pulsing, moving in beat or periodic spurt.
Pulsing. P-U-L-S-I-N-G. Pulse.
Gene, one of the elements of the germplasm serving as specific transmitters of heredity. Gene,
Gene. G-E-N-E.
whirlwind, a small rotating windstorm.
Whirlwind. W-H-I-R-L-W-I-N-D. Whirlwind.
Virtue, characteristic or trait known to be excellent.
Virtue. V-I-R-P-U-E-S. Virtue.
Urgent, calling for or demanding immediate action.
Urgent. U-R-G-E-N-T. Urgent.
Depression, a region of low barometric pressure surrounded by higher pressure.
Depression. D-E-P-R-E-S-S-I-O-N. Depression.
Tornado, a violent, destructive, swirling wind.
Tornado. T-O-R-N-A-D-O. Tornado.
Particular, distinctive among others of the same kind. And it's spelled P-A-R-T-I-C-U-L-A-R. Concept, thought, idea, or notion.
Concept. C-O-N-C-E-P-T. Concept.
Elevation, the angular distance of a celestial object above the horizon. Elevation.
Elevation. E-L-E-V-A-T-I-O-N.
Microburst, a violent, short-lived, localized downdraft.
Microburst. M-I-C-R-O-B-U-R-S-T.
Reputation, the particular character in popular estimation. Reputation.
Reputation. R-E-P-U-T-A-T-I-O-N. Reputation.
Blustery, stormy.
B-L-U-S-T-E-R-Y.
Smoggy, characterized by or abounding in fog, made heavier by smoke to chemical.
Smog. S-M-O-G-G-Y.
Consulting, asking the advice of.
So, G-O-N-S-U-L-T-I-G.
Multiplication, a mathematical operation.
Multiplication. U-H-E.
I think she knew that she had such a wrong letter, didn't she? Multiplication is M-U-L-T-I-P-L-I-P-A-T-I-O-N. The next word, scornfully, contemptuously or disdainfully.
Scornfully.
S-C-O-R-N-S-U-L-L-Y. Scornfully. Neighborhood, a number of people forming a loosely cohesive community.
N-E-I-B-O-R-H-O-O-D.
It's N-D-I-G-H. He left out those two letters. B-O-R-H-O-O-D. Next word. Obligation. Something that one is bound to do. Obligation. O-L-B. Okay, O-B-L-I-G-A-T-I-O-N. However, judges, you can wait if they want to try again, but they've already been said it was automatically wrong. Shimmer, shown with a tremulous or fitful light. Shimmered.
Shimmered. S-H-I-M-M-E-R-E-D.
Embracing, encircling or enclosing.
Embracing. P-M-B-R-A-C-I-N-G.
All right. very good. We have completed one round. Let's give these contestants a and we'll skip that last word if we don't know it. All right, very good. Made it through one round. Now let's try the second. Ready for the second round, Stephanie? First verse in the second round is radar scope. The oscilloscope, I hope that's the correct pronunciation, or a screen serving as a visual indicator in a radar receiver. Radar scope.
Radar scope. R-A-D-A-R. S-C-O-P-E.
You know this one?
Exclusive, barring from participation.
Exclusive.
Scorching, burning or parching with intense heat.
Scorching. S-C-O-R-C-H-I-N-G. Scorching.
Alternative, one of a number of things offered for choice.
Alternative. A-L-T-E-R. A-P-I.
Subsided, let oneself settle down or eat.
Subsided. S-U-B-S-I-D-E-D.
Humidity, a moderate degree of wetness in the atmosphere.
Humidity. H-U-M-I-D-I-T-Y. Humidity.
Bellowing, emitting a loud, deep, hollow sound.
Bellowing. P-E-L-L-O-W-I-N-G. Bellowing.
Drizzle, a fine, misty rain. The rain increased suddenly, pounding hollowly against the umbrella, and faded back to a drizzle.
Drizzle. D-R-I-Z-L-E. Drizzle.
Drizzle, D-R-I-Z-Z-L-E. Clarity, the distinctness of shape, outline, or sound.
Clarity. D-A-L-I-T-A-R-Y.
Clarity is C-L-A-R-I-T-Y. Nourishing, meaning nutritious.
N-U-R-I-S-H-I-N-G.
Nourishing is N-O-U-R-I-S-H-I-N-G. Flurry, sudden showers or snowfall.
Flurry. F-L-U-R-R-I-E-S. Flurry.
Avid, craving eagerly. Avid. Would you like to- Behind Mr. Jenkins' surface in terms was a gleam of avid curiosity.
Avid. A-V-I-D.
Sometimes we surprise ourselves, don't we? Absolutely. In the manner that is not dependent on anything else. Oh, she lets out an E. Abesolutely. And let me remind the contestants to stand close to the mic. Dwindled became steadily less.
Dwindle. DWINDLE. Dwindle.
Optic, the science that deals with light. Orator, one distinguished for skill in public speaking. Orator, would you like to say? Daniel Webster was a well-known 19th century orator.
Orator. O-R-A-T-E-R.
Close, O-R-A-T-O-R. Orchard, a plantation or enclosure containing fruit trees.
Orchard. O-R-C-H-A-R-D.
Otter, any of the various aquatic carnivorous mammals. Otter.
Otter. O-T-T-E-R. Otter.
Planetary, meaning global or worldwide.
Planetary. P-L-A-N-E-T-A-R-Y.
Proportion, relative size. Proportion. The proportion of local and foreign news varied considerably on television. Proportion. Proportion.
Proportion. P-R-O-P-O-R-C-I-O-N.
All right, we've completed the second round. Let's have a hand for the Very good. I think it's evident we have some very good spellers up here. And this is going to be quite a contest. Okay, ready for the next word? Third round. Rampant, marked by the absence of check or restraint.
Rampant. R-A-M-P-N-T.
Realistic, facing reality squarely.
Realistic. R-E-A-L-I-S-T-I-C.
Reclining, bending or curving gradually backward.
Reclining. R-E-C-L-I-N-I-N-G. Reclining.
Relentlessly, in a mercilessly hard or harsh manner.
Relentlessly. R-E-L-E-N-T-L-E-S-S-Y.
You just left out an L at the end. R-E-L-E-N-T-L-E-S-S-L-Y. Relentlessly. Word irate, feeling and showing a high degree of anger.
Irate. I-R-A-T-E. Irate.
Representative, one that serves as a member of a governing body.
Representative. R-E-P-R-E-N-S-I-T-I-V-E. Representative.
Representative, R-E-P-R-E-S-E-N-T-A-T-I-V-E, representative. Reproach, rebuke strongly or sternly.
Reproach, R-E-P-R-O-A-T-H, reproach.
Rescue, free from confinement, violence, danger, or evil.
Rescue. R-E-S-C-U-E. Rescue.
Rugged, having or marked by tracks worn by a wheel.
Say that again?
Rugged, he guided them along one of the 5 narrow ledges, all of which led to a grooved and rugged plateau. Rugged means having tracks worn by a wheel.
R-E-R-E-E.
Rutted, R-U-T-T-E-D. Simpler word than it sounds. Next word, scholar, a pupil or student.
Scholars. S-C-H-O-L-A-R. Scholar.
Reflect, to think quietly.
Reflect. R-E-F-L-E-T-T. Reflect.
Frigid, very cold.
Frigid. F-R-I-G-I-D.
Advisory, a report giving information such as one issued by a Weather Bureau.
Advisor. A-E-V-I-S. So R-Y. Advisor.
Bookkeeper, one who maintains accounts.
Bookkeeper, B-O-O-K-K-E-P-E-R.
Carpenter, a person who builds or repairs with wood.
Carpenter. C-A-R-P-E-N-T-E-R.
Very good. One more round completed. All right, you still have several. And you're not here doing such a good job. Okay. Chatterbox, one who talks incessantly.
Chatterbox. C-H-A-T-T-E-R-B-O-X.
Cloak, something resembling an outer garment.
Cloak. C-L-O-A-K. Cloak.
Crawl, to move or progress at a slow rate.
Crawl. C-R-A-W-L. Crawl.
Desert, regions in which the vegetation is scanty.
Deserts, D-E-S-E-R-T-S.
Digest, to appropriate or assimilate mentally, means to think about.
Digest, D-I-G-E-S-C, digest.
Easily, without difficulty.
Easily. E-A-S-I-L-Y. Easily.
Estimate, to judge the value of.
Estimate. E-S-T-I-M-A-T-E. Estimate.
Librarian,
Librarian, Librarian. Librarian.
Fortnight, 2 weeks.
Same thing.
Lewis had hoped to stay at the lodge for a fortnight. Fortnight.
Fortnight. Fortnight.
Mutton, the flesh of a sheep that is cooked. Mutton.
Mutton. M-U-T-T-O-N. Mutton.
Fumblingly, marked by groping or clumsiness. Fumblingly. That's hard to say. Katie fumblingly related her excuse to her father.
Fumblingly. F-U-M-B-L-I-N-G-L-Y.
Gainsay, to contradict. Gainsay. The ruling of the umpire allows no one to gainsay this decision. Just like it sounds. And one more round completed. Inhale, draw in by breathing.
Inhale, I-N-H-A-L. Inhale.
Innermost, the farthest inwards.
Innermost. I-N-N-E-R-M-O-S. Innermost.
Jeer, to cry out with mockery. Jeer. No one dared jeer when the actor forgot his line. Jeer, G-E-E-R. It's J. Very close. Jackal, any of several small wild dogs of epicenter Asia. Jackal, J-A-C-K-A-L, jackal. Lurking, lying in ambush.
Lurking, L-U-R-K-I-N-G, lurking.
Maxim, a saying like a proverb.
Maxim. M-A-X-I-M.
Maxim is M-A-X-I. Memorize, to learn something so that it can be remembered.
Memorize. M-E-M-O-R-I-Z-E. Memorize.
Merciless, cruel or harsh. Or, let me pronounce that, or merciless. Let me pronounce it.
Merciless. M-U-R-C-I-L-I-S-E.
Merciless comes from mercy, M-E-R-C-I-L-E-S-S. Monumental, having an impressive size.
Monumental. M-O-N. U-M-E-N-T-A-L.
Fiercely, in a manner without mercy.
Fiercely. F-E-I-R-E-E-L-Y. Fiercely.
She just does it by moving the I and then give long say. S-I-T-R-C-A-L-Y. Tiptoe.
Tiptoed.
Walked on toes.
Tiptoed.
Violently, in a manner characterized by force.
Violently. Violently.
Very good. One more round completed. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 contestants left, and Sarah doing a great job. Deep breath now, right, for the next round. I know you're getting tired of sitting there, but isn't it exciting to know that they're all in such good flow of competition? Well, maybe the teachers could take you back to classes while we complete our spelling bees. Then we're going to sit quietly, aren't we? Okay, the next word for gymnastics. Stretch, to extend and length.
Stretch.
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 Slimy, relating to or resembling being slime.
Slimy. SLIMY. Slimy.
Symptom, subjective evidence of a disease.
Symptoms. SIMPTENS.
Symptom, SYMPTOMS. Next word, toothache, pain in the tooth.
Toothache. TOOTHACHE. Toothache.
Tiniest, most small.
Tiniest. TINIEST. Tiniest.
Untimely, occurring at a bad time.
untimely. UNTIMELY.
Wriggle, to move the body to and fro, like the motions of a worm. Wriggle. She was startled when she saw a snake wriggle through the tall grass.
Wriggle. WRIGGLE. Wriggle.
Perspective, the appearance to the eye of objects in respect to their relative distance.
Perspective. PRSPECTIVE.
Very good. One more round completed. Transparent. Why does a property of fascinating light?
Transparent. ERANSARE.
Treble, meaning in 3 parts.
Treble. EREBLED. Double.
Okay, I'm sorry, you put a D on the word, and it didn't have a D on it. Treble, TREBLE. Ah, there. Okay, next word. Dapple, marked with spots or patches of a different shade of color. Dapple.
Dapple. EAPPLE. Dapple.
Enlightened, freed from ignorance and misinformation.
Enlightened. ENLIGHTENED. enlightenment,
Mistiness, the quality or state of being seared or covered with water in the form of particles in the atmosphere.
Mistiness. MISTINESS.
Condensation, the transition of a substance from a vapor to a liquid.
Condensation. DONDENSATION. Condensation.
Semi-tropical or semi-tropical, all are related to the region bordering on the tropics.
Semi-tropical. SBMITRLDICAL. Semi-tropical.
Very good. One more round completed. Hesitant, tending to hold back.
HESITANE, hesitant,
Impressive, tending to arouse the strong interest or admiration of others.
Impressive. IMPRESSIVE. Impressive.
Consistent, showing no significant change.
consistent, CONSISTENT, consistent.
Conjunction, a configuration in which two celestial bodies have their leaf apparent separation. Or Mrs. Hawkins might say it's one of those words that joins two phrases or clauses. Conjunction.
Conjunction. DONEUNCTION.
Mischief, one letter is CONJUNCTION. Galaxy, large systems of stars.
Galaxy. GALAXIES. Galaxy.
Constraint, control over one's own feelings or behavior. Constraint. John Serres taught him that he must put some constraint on his quick temper.
Straight. STRAI.
All right, one more round and finish. Unseasonable, not usual or normal weather.
Unseasonable, UNSEASONABLE.
Oh, we put a letter in that didn't belong there. UNSEASONABLE. Good one. Next word, dutifully. In a manner having respect for one's own moral obligation. Dutifully.
Dutifully. DUPIFULLY. Dutifully.
Actuality, the state or act of existing in fact or reality. Actuality or actuality.
Actuality. ACT U A LITY, actuality.
Good. You're holding your breath. Erosions, land destructions by running waterways, currents, or doing that. Erosion. In some hilly areas, terraces are built to protect soil with some erosion.
Erosion. EROSIO. Erosion.
Intolerable, meaning unbearable. Intolerable, the intolerable cold may devastate one.
Tolerable. INTOLLERABLE.
One more round completed, we don't have roll call. Dilated, expanded or became wide, dilated. Dilated, closed the pupils of Joan's eyes, dilated until they were back to normal.
DILATE, dilated.
Interfering, entering in or taking a part in the concern of others. Interfering.
Interfering. INTERFER. RING. Interfering.
Just one so many R. INTERSERING. Good fun. And the next word, quivered, shook or moved with slight motion.
Quiver. QUIVERED, quiver.
Temperate, having a moderate climate.
Temperate. TER.
One more round, now we have three questions. Alliance, a union or connection, especially between families, say, partners. Alliance.
Alliance. ALLIANCE, alliance.
Preparation, processes of making something ready.
Preparation. PREPARATION. Preparation.
Primitive, of or relating to the earliest age or period of something. Primitive human creatures fashion tools from rock. Primitive. One more round, Penny. Advocate, one who argues for, defends, or recommends the cause. Advocate.
Advocate. ADVOCATE. Advocate.
Recourse, or recourse, a turning to someone or something in search of help.
Recourse. RECOURSE. Recourse.
Evaporation, the change by which any substance is converted from liquid to a vapor.
Evaporation. EVAPORATION. Evaporation.
One more round. Let's give the these three a really good hand. And now, the young teacher will come down to the final two people, one of which will be your runner-up and the other one's a winner. So let's continue and see how far we can go. Preparation, actions or processes of making something ready. Oh, I'm sorry. What word are we on? Number?
Evaporate.
Evaporation was the last word. Thank you. I lost my place. Thermal, a rising body of warm air. Thermal.
Thermal. THERMAL. Thermal.
Equinox, either of the two times a year was the sun classifies equator.
Equinox. E-U-U, I-N-O-S. Equinox.
Indecisively, meaning indistinctly or vaguely. Indecisively. Ken's answer was given indecisively.
I didn't.
Indecisively. Misconception, a wrong or inaccurate thought, idea, or notion.
Misconception. M-I-S-C-O-N-C-E-P-T-I-O-N. Misconception.
Inefficient, wasteful of time or energy.
Inefficient. I-N-E-F-F-I-C-I-E-N-T. Inefficient.
Gorgeous, characterized by brilliant or magnificent. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, the parade floats were gorgeous.
G-R-G-E-L-U-S, gorgeous.
Appropriate, suitably, especially suitable or fit. Appropriate.
Appropriate. A-P-P-R-O-P-R-I-A-T-E. Appropriate.
Preliminary, something introductory or preparatory.
Preliminary. P-R-E-L-I-M-E-N-A-R-Y. Preliminary.
Preliminary is P-R-E-L-I-M-I-N-A-R-Y. Very, very close. All right, we have remaining Shelley Davis and David Mills. And one of them will be the winner and one will be the runner-up. So we don't want to make them nervous, but let's just continue, right? The next word is warily, meaning cautiously. And if she misses a word or he misses the word, the next person must spell that same word plus the next word correctly. Okay? Warily.
Warily. W-E-A-R-I-L-I, warily.
All right, let's see if David can spell it. Warily.
Warily. W-A-R-I-L-Y. Warily.
That's correct. Now, David can spell the next word. This is down here. Spectacles. Glasses that are supported by the ear.
Spectacles. S-T-E-C-T-I-C-A-L-S. Spectacles.
All right, let's see if Shelley can spell spectacles. All right, Shelley, can you spell the next words? Disintegration, the act or process of shattering suddenly. Disintegration. Or
Disintegration. I-N-B-E-G-R-A-T-I-O-N.
congratulations to Shelley. This contest is sponsored by the Evansville Courier, and on behalf of the Evansville Courier, I would like to present this certificate to Shelley and Oak Hill Schools with winning Shelley B winner of 1998. I'm so excited I can't say anything for it. Shelley. also congratulate David for being our runner-up. Anything else? If Shelley is ill and cannot participate in the spelling bee, Sanford County Spelling Bee, then David will be expected to participate in her place. So he has to be ready too.
First of all, let me thank the audience for doing a good job, because this has been the longest that I can remember since I've been principal here that we've gone through a round or two or three or four, right up through 6 rounds. You alternates and all the spelling bee people that participated today did a great job. Let's give you a closing round of applause. Good job. And to David and Shelley for a job well done. It's really tough when you get to the final round. You got all these different words coming up and words and letters and what have you to be changed, interchanged. It's really tough. So you got to be a good listener, a good thinker, and a good speller. And obviously our champions did a great job. David was right there on the brink of his food. Spectacles, you'll probably never forget that word, will you, David? He's a 7th grader, though. He's coming back, right, David? You'll get a good job on that next year. But I would like to congratulate all of you for a job well done. This has been a great spelling bee. We'd like to thank the parents for coming. We appreciate you taking the time to come today. One part we don't usually mention a lot is in the CPDS test, the 7th graders and the IDF plus, the 6th and 8th, there's a spelling section that's very important. And it seems like that we always have a tough time with that because we don't spend a whole lot of time. We don't have a regular class each and every day on spelling. Also, too, in one part of the ICF plus test where you have to do all the writing, and you folks in 6th and 8th, remember that? There also is a very important part of that, is knowing spelling. So spelling is a very important part of our curriculum and what we do each and every day. And sometimes we take some of that for granted. So what is compliments to good spellers we have in O'Kill and a great job that we've done. Mrs. Dowd and judges, we appreciate your hard work. And we want to wish good luck to Shelley and the Tri-State Bee. Let's give Shelley a warm O'Kill.
And you are all invited to come and watch as Shelley win the Vanderburg County Spelling Bee on Saturday, February 14th at Fairlawn at 12:30 p.m. So come and watch her. Support her.
Before we go back to the first period, we just have a few minutes. Just want to remind you about a couple of things, and custodians have asked me to do this. I'm going to say one more word about our cafeteria floor. As you probably well know, it's beautiful. It's going to be, our cafeteria is going to be one of the nicest cafeterias in the state of Indiana when it's done. We're just starting. We need your help now in these early stages of this particular project. To tell you what's going to happen in that cafeteria, we have new restaurant booths, hall tables with bar stools ordered. They will be here in about 2 weeks. There will be 4 windows put into the wall from the corridor area of our main hall to the cafeteria, so we'll be able to see it and see out of the cafeteria. They will be installed. We will have new lighting in the cafeteria and a new ceiling. Probably tomorrow they will come in and they will paint all the walls because they will begin painting on Thursday. The cafeteria will be completely repainted. All of our cafeteria lines will change in terms of new equipment that's going to be brought in. We are going to have drop lights over each one of the booths that you're going to have from the ceiling. We plan on getting some neons in there. We're going to let you name the diner. When we get it all finished, we'll let the students name it. And then the final thing that we probably will place in there, the final thing that we probably will have in there, of course, will be, I would say, a lot of good people that want to take advantage of a good thing. Now, this came about through a project the school corporation wanted to do. It's also a project with our PTSA. And some of the fundraiser money that we got this year will be used to help do that. So our cafeteria is going to be quite neat. It's going to be a state of the art. It's going to be something very different. Oh, I forgot one other thing. We're going to ceramic tile the back walls in white with a little red border on the top of it. So it's really, really going to be sharp. Now, here's what we need from you. Here's what we need from you. First, we need quiet. Second thing, We need you guys to be very careful with the chairs and the tables that are on the floor currently, because they will not be in there anymore after we get the new furniture. Because the legs and the chair railings and that are not made for that kind of floor. So we want you to be careful when you move those chairs in and out. You don't want to move some little tile and remove something that's already in place. So we need your help on that. Also, we need your help us keep it clean. We cannot put a whole lot of liquid on that floor right now until it seals itself. So they just did this a week before we got back. So we need your help on that. And I think we can do that. And another thing, no chewing gum in this school. Let me repeat, no chewing gum in this school. I love chewing gum. Love it. Chew gum all the time, but not here at school. When you get home or whatever, that's fine. But please don't bring it to school, because you know what happens, folks? If we had a city rule that says, like high school, you can chew gum in school, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But what happens is we have some that don't take care of that little responsibility. I've seen it on lockers. I've seen it on drinking fountains. I've seen it on my cafeteria tables and things. Somebody was so disrespectful to the next person that they didn't take care of that and put it in a piece of paper so the trash can quit. Everybody in school to do that. We can have different at school, but that will not happen because some of us won't take care of that. Yesterday, when I came in here, I was looking over this floor. The custodians worked all through the Christmas break trying to get this stuff ready. What's the first thing I saw? Mrs. Hawkins and I, instead of her standing there, we had candy on the floor. No reason for that. No reason for that. If we just take care of our own business, everything else will take care of around us. And you know, we make rules because we don't follow rules. That's basically how we get rules, because some people don't do things like we want them to do. We don't expect you to be perfect, we expect you to be what you're supposed to do. That's what your parents send you to school to do. So that's important. We've got neat things at this school. I did hear something yesterday evening. We did not receive the 4-star award this year. We missed it. There were only 4 schools in Evansville that got it. They were all elementary schools. It was Scott, it was West Paris, Cynthia High, and and High. Only 4 elementary schools. We thought we were very close. This is an award from last year's test scores. It doesn't have anything to do with this year's test scores. Friday morning, I will be going downtown to find out how we did on ISF Plus this year. I'll be getting those results, and you and your parents will get those results next week. I think we did quite well. I know we did well last year. We probably just barely missed it, because in my calculations, I thought we had it. But obviously, my calculations weren't right. And the way it is, and Dr. Shostal said the other evening at the board meeting, he mentioned Oak Hill School. Am I right, Mr. Mosley? He said when you're at Oak Hill School and you're at the top, it's very hard to improve. And that is all based on the improvement. So we're there, we want to stay there. And I'm sure we did a good job on that this year. And we'll find those results on Friday. Do any of the teachers have any announcements or anything they want to bring up at this time? Mr. Norby, you have something? We will go on a second period if we missed first period today. Again, I'm very, very proud of these scholars and the great job that they did. Let's have 6th graders first. Go to your lockers and go to your second period class.